I'm gonna give you something else to read into, Rourke. The first boss fight with Madeline, or Badeline, you're running away from her. But this one, you're going towards her.
I think
That's confrontation.
something I do for like characters when we do like books or anything like this is that I usually try to look at it from both perspectives. So let's try to see the story from Badeline's perspective if we can.
All this other person is trying to get away from you.
Well, no. Think of it as like this is someone that you're technically careful. Because if we think about the reason we use logic and stuff for a lot of things, is because we're trying to reason. Okay, we're trying to weigh the pros and cons. We're trying to, you know, like cost benefit analysis essentially. And this is ultimately something that is like in like definition useful to us. It is useful that we know what harms us and you know what doesn't harm us, and make a decision between the two. So sadly, I don't know as much about Badeline as I would like to before I make these kind of analysis. But I think it's always interesting when you see it from two different perspectives like this, and I think that applies to a lot of literature works, where like if you look at it from both perspectives, they're not always a hero and always a villain.
Well, that's the same thing. Like, who's actually the hero? You look at.
I don't think that's the thing. I don't think you should see it from hero or like villain.
You're not
I think
you could, that's what I'm trying to get to. Like,
You can look at. Let's look at this from a neutral perspective. I just think
that's
don't
what
look
I'm
at
saying.
Badeline as a manifestation of Madeline. These are just two people trying to understand each other.
That's
at
what I'm trying
this
to get
point.
across. We mustn't be looking at one as good as one as bad. I think
I would say the difference in the fact that it seems Madeline knows more. Badeline knows more about Madeline.
No, for sure, because Madeline understands Madeline, but Madeline doesn't understand
Yeah.
Madeline.
So if you think of it like that, it's like someone who does care for you and who's wanting to do the best for you, but you keep ignoring what their advice. You keep walking away from them. Okay, and then their end decision is to say, well, okay, I don't need you. Okay, it's a real slap to the face in that aspect. So we can understand like the anger she feels. This is someone you're ultimately trying to help. You mean no ill. Okay, and this is how they go about it. So definitely, in some ways, because I can definitely tell that it seems Badeline has more information on the situations here.
Last thing before I say goodnight, is basically, Rock, with your whole, like, I kind of understand where you're coming from, with the whole, like, trying to use
He has good points, but he just can't get it
Yeah.
across properly.
yeah, very much, very true, but, like, I kind of feel like, basically, like, what you could, like, take a look at it in, like, how I kind of understand it, the whole Badeline situation, is, like, she, I don't know, I don't want to say named it, but, like, she kind of feels it's like Badeline because she feels like she's trying to, like, she's out to get her. All the, like, negative feelings and that kind of thing is, like, trying to out to get her, but, like, to fully overcome the obstacle, question mark? You have to kind of like she has to kind of like figure out that they're one and the same. They aren't like it isn't two parts of her, like, because two different halves would make something completely different if they went to something else. But if they kind of like form the same whole, then they'd be able to like overcome things easier. And like I feel like the whole thing with the whole like the reason she's climbing the mountain is to kind of like find herself, and the manifestation of Badeline is the part of herself that she needs to find and accept before she can like be truly happy with his stretch. But if that makes any sense.
It does make sense.
I guess we could have a question whether climbing the mountain is actually like a good thing.
I think it is.
Like I said,
Yeah.
so far, it's just trying to get it's trying to get over your problems. What your problems is like.
Because think of it,
Overcome an obstacle.
think of it as the fact that this isn't like has the gameplay mechanic of you respawning and stuff like that. Okay. If this was actually something that actually had potential danger to your health, okay, it's not surprising that logic and reasoning would be the thing to saying don't do it. Okay. It's almost like
Yeah.
saying like,
Try again.
yeah, like, yeah, again, the gameplay mechanic is try again, but I think if anything you do with any story or narrative is looking at as many different perspectives possible, or at least the ones that are applicable. For example, like, in many ways you can consider that the mountain's not actually technically a good thing. Like, sure, they say it's a place of healing, but there are other methods to go about this. Like, you don't have to be the one being like putting yourself in harm's way to try and find yourself. Because I'm pretty sure even Madeline like admits that this isn't exactly a healthy thing. What she's doing. Oh, broke you up.
You aren't a mountain climber. I'm just trying to help you. None of this would have happened if you had listened to me.
Are you going now, Agent?
Yeah, I'm gonna dip.
Cheers, bro.
You can watch. You can
Cheers,
watch the YouTube video later at Small Human Male,
Ooh.
and at Liam's Instagram at liam.pretorius.
You just DDoSed me.
You DDoSed yourself when you said fucking,
Yeah, you need those to yourself.
you DDoSed your first fucking episode.
Right.
Anyway, we should do this again sometime. It was fun.
Yeah,
Fun,
that's
definitely
nice.
fun. And just conversation.
Yeah.
Bro, she'd be
Yeah, it's nice to learn about the boys. Like,
Yeah.
coming from
I
like a
think
thing
I've
of like,
learned more about Rock in this one day than my whole friendship with him.
Jeez.
I know, it's kind of like, whoa, but like, me and Rock are like friends, bro. Like, that's.
You don't talk about yourself, Rock.
Yeah, Rock doesn't talk about
I
himself.
find it very hard to talk about myself. Not like, I'm trying to be selfish. It's more like I just don't know what to talk about.
Yeah!
Which
Which is nice about this.
Actually,
We have a medium.
We have a topic, yeah.
Celeste? Celeste is... Yeah.
Now, what one of us
Fuck
have
you,
to do?
Liam, for making us talk about our feelings.
Yeah, we just want the amnesia where Jay has to fucking suffer.
Yeah, no, that's the
the
cooldown. That's the okay.
Yeah, we need to like do like a 30 or so minute like session of Celeste and then just watch Jay hurt himself.
Phrasing.
Crazy.
Yes.
no, we're
Watch
talking about
Jay get scared? Question mark.
much.
I doubt it very much, but it...
Hey, Adrian, be seeing you tomorrow then? Oh. You know,
It depends.
What, you're gonna wake up at 1 a.m.?
That's still tomorrow.
That's true.
It depends on what happens tomorrow. Because
Good show.
Cheers, bud.
I might have to go to work on Saturday because some shit's been happening in the office and so I'll let you guys know though.
Alright,
Cheers, boys.
Oh, that's
Nice
nice.
one.
Later, bro.
Why just leave on that, bro?
Yeah, it's
What's
worse
happening in the
stuff.
office?
Imagine this is the last chat we ever have with Adrian.
Oh, that'd be sad.
Fucking loot and everywhere.
Into
Dude,
that,
like,
really.
I was actually thinking about it. What would happen if you...
We'll talk about something very interesting. So Liam mentioned how the music, is used to signify certain emotions and stuff. So it's already been scientifically proven that certain sounds infuse certain emotions into you, and they don't sound like your normal music. They just sound like random sounds. Okay, but there are sounds that specifically cause anxiety. So you can be in a completely normal state and you can hear these sounds, and it's almost like a hypnosis thing where they'll like force you to feel a certain type of emotion purely through sound. It's just like how colors can do the same thing. Like visual information causes you to feel
Like
certain...
there's like no reason, but like a random noise
Yeah,
would start
yeah.
playing in your head. Yeah, I've had that.
Yeah, exactly. And that's why in like horror movies, you'll hear that certain sounds, like, you know, naturally create a form of horror by just having this sound.
I was gonna say, like, literally, if a weird sound makes you feel uncomfortable.
Also,
Like,
this.
It's all about I think all about discomfort. Like with horror, especially, if you're uncomfortable and you're in a state of discomfort, I think you're much more prone to jump scares and stuff like that, or just like anything scary in itself.
I
That-
mean,
The song that was playing for that fight is literally titled "Confronting Myself."
Wow, that's pretty cool.
I don't know, but for some reason my noise is my tumble dryer. It's my household's tumble dryer. I think
I
it's
can't hear any of the music.
that's
strange.
confronting yourself, bro.
no,
Fuck laundry.
not
Yeah,
that.
I
No,
can't
like
hear
the noise
any
that
of the music.
invokes like anxiety. Like I'll be lying in bed trying to sleep, and I have like the fan on because I have ringing in my ears. But like for some reason I'll just start hearing the tumble dryer. I'm like, the tumble dryer's not on, but I hear it. It's constantly in the back of my head. But I feel like I don't like the sound of the tumble dryer because it's so loud. It's like I can't hear if someone's like outside or like breaking into the house. Because I could really like start to get
Yeah,
bad
so
after the
that could be
person
a
broke
cause
into
of
the
that.
house.
Also, dialogue time, or at least story time.
Here we go. Bro, look at that whack hair. Fine. You win. I guess you don't need me after all. If you want me to go away, I'll try.
That's not what I want. I need your help now more than ever. Please, let's work together.
Work together? Oh, sorry. You're joking, right?
It's okay to be scared. That's nice.
You know, an interesting quote I think about when I see this is how a lack of confidence often manifests itself in overconfidence. Because it seems like in the beginning, Madeline always like shows herself to have all the answers, but it seems that she does kind of have like an insecurity thing.
I think that's one of the points I was trying to make. Like, I think Madeline herself in the very beginning, she was naive, and Madeline was like she knew everything apparently. But I think Madeline was trying to keep something down, and that's how Madeline was created. So she knew, but she wanted to remain naive. I think that's why she was running away.
Yeah, I guess like a certain form of denial.
Well, that's cool. She'd be like, yeah, yeet. Oh, God.
How did we do that? If we can climb like that, maybe we can still reach the summit.
I just realized. You still want to climb the mountain? Why would we go back up there?
Oh, it's good to see you two play nice.
Hey, thanks for so tough. Jesus. Dylan, are you aware of the effect you have on people?
The pure
I see this little old lady walking. I'm like, it's my time. I blink like her. I'm like, oh.
Bro, you can brighten up a room straight up.
Dylan's been like preparing for this moment.
Dude, old
It's
lady back, bro.
entire night.
It's my time to shine. Don't mention it.
Okay, I have
I'm
to put
glad
the
I can
mic
still
down,
be
not-
useful every now and then.
This is God. This is God speaking down.
Madeline.
Oh, wait, say it again, say it again, say it again.
Madeline.
Oh, it's
I don't know,
Theo.
it's just,
It's not God, it's Theo.
He's
God
got
damn
a
it.
thick beard though. I ran down to help, but looks like you're doing fine.
He's so tired. Look at him. Thanks, dear. Honestly, maybe that fall was what I needed.
Is this the part of you that you were talking about? She's like an adorable goth Madeline.
Thea's into goth girls. Hi.
You're alright, dear.
Hmm?
I shouldn't be afraid of her.
Okay, maybe.
If her and I can work together, I think we can still finish the climb.
That's I hate fucking. I hate using the word rad.
Okay, say radical.
That's great. Move on.
No.
We will not accept that, Jay.
That's so wonderful for you,
Jay,
Madeline.
It's
Jay,
not
come on.
something you can work
That's
around.
so rad.
Jay,
Thank
it's
you.
the dialogue. You have to do it. Wait. No. I didn't agree to this.
Why'd I have to get the hipster?
You said we talk about things first.
You're right. I understand that you're scared, but we both know that there's is something we want to do. We have to try one last time.
Getting kinky.
Yeah, you got this.
I don't know. We were so close, and then we... Well... The mountain tore us apart.
Yeah, that happened. But I have to believe we can put that behind us. I have to believe we're capable of this. Yeah, Rourke wasn't here when she threw me down the mountain.
Yeah.
No, I was like...
It's not a bad idea.
I love how Yoda just gets shoved
It'll still
into
be
the-
difficult, mind you. But I'm amazed you got as far as you did. Butting heads like you were, little goats. I reckon you can make it if you cooperate.
Bitch! Calling me a goat. Calling Rourke a goat.
Calling you the greatest of all time. What's wrong with that?
Okay. I'll try.
Can I help?
Hey.
It's me, Theo. You've already done so much for me.
Let me. Simp.
Simp!
Let
Come
me
on,
hold your
no,
bag.
he's not a simp, man. He's a gentleman. Come on.
Milady.
Chivalry is not dead, guys.
Theo's not a simp. Theo's just a legend. I love Theo. Madeline is an indiscriminate age. We don't know.
She looks a lot younger than Thea.
Hey Google, how old is Madeline Celeste?
Oh,
Is an actor?
She should be 20 something.
Did you say she normally drank to keep?
She does. She drinks and she has a job and she drove here.
So she
drinks.
like 20 something. Well, she has to be over 21 because I'm guessing this is America.
Yeah, it's an American thing, I think.
So what's with Seattle?
Seattle is in America. No, Theo's in Seattle, but
But it's close.
He was in Seattle, then
Was.
he moved to Canada. It is something else. Okay, let's continue with that dialogue, bro.
Okay. I already said
good idea. Oh,
this one.
she might apparently the age she is 19 years old,
Yeah, I just checked up too. Presumed.
How old's Theo?
and Theo is
Isn't he has to be plus 21 because
age unknown.
Oh,
He's a
shit.
he's a hippie, 20 something. This won't take long.
Ooh, nice rain effect.
It's me.
Oh shit.
Did it?
Oh, that was-
Did.
Oh shit, guys.
Only
Just a bit.
Liam.
This isn't even his main fucking profile, bro.
Oh fuck.
And that was it. And then it's
the summit.
this one.
That's pretty cool. Not gonna lie.
And then we can do that tomorrow or whenever Liam actually feels like Celeste again.
That was nice though. Thank you guys.
It was good.
That was cool. That was fun.
I'll see you guys
halfway.
probably tomorrow, but I'll see whoever's
No.
left in the next episode.